at 3.
Hi. Didn't notice you guys there. Welcome back. To another fucking Nobodies Podcast.
Didn't notice you guys.
Episode 28. No, I didn't notice those guys there. I was turned this way. And I turned around.
Like you said, Dennis.
Oh, Dennis, yeah. Everybody have Dennis insurance and handle your teeth. Well, hey, but yeah, man, fucking Nobodies, episode 28. Back with these good people that I'm always here with. Well, we weren't here last week. Why weren't we? Oh, dang. We weren't here last week because my grandma had passed. R.I.P. Clara Johnson. Great lady. My mom's mom.
R.I.P.
It was a great service. Her sister came out and told a poem that just brought tears to my eyes. And yeah, great stuff, man. Good stuff. But that's the reason why we weren't here last week. It was kind of a little bit of other stuff too, but that was mostly the main reason. I guess my head wasn't right. Is my head right now? Who knows? But hey.
Well, yeah, rest in peace, Grandma. But you know, the show could have went on. You know what I'm saying? But
no, hey, you can't tell somebody how to feel during grievances.
You didn't have to be on the show. I told you that. You could take a week off.
Everybody else didn't agree with that. You was the only one. But hey, so Corey, we got boy Chap back on the cam whams. How you feeling today?
Greetings. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been out here on the set. You know what I'm saying?
On the set.
You ain't been here since July. Man.
On the set. I mean, you know, he had his break. You had your break. It's all good. I'm the only one that can't get no break though. Me and Big A.
Could have had a break last week. Yeah. Babe,
I did have a
break. Take break, babe. Missed a couple episodes. When you did your Alabama episodes.
Oh, that's different though.
Ain't no that's different.
All right, Geronimo Falls. How you doing over there, my brother?
I'm cool, man. Man, just call me Big Geronimo. I kind of like that.
Geronimo?
So that's going to be a part of my AKAs. So it's Geronimo Falls, a.k.a. Black Peter Griffin, a.k.a. Big Geronimo, a.k.a.
Well, you gotta wear the green slacks with the white button-up shirt if you're gonna be Black Peter Griffin.
No, I'm the black version. I'm the cool version.
Should just been Cleveland, man. But no, it's all good. It's all good.
Cleveland.
Sorry, Cleveland was a square and didn't get no love. That's fucked up.
You got shitted on by an ugly bitch.
Yeah, what her name was? What his wife's name was?
The first one?
Yeah,
Loretta,
yeah. Well, no, he did get shit on the second one too, cause the baby daddy kept coming through. That shit fucked up.
No,
man.
I'm just.
That shit. I feel for Cleveland though.
And his dad treated him like a pussy.
So did. Hey, that was that dude though.
You better not touch my RC Cola.
His dad was that dude. Well, shit. Moving on to Big Geronimo's left. We have Sir Madness. What's up, man?
Follow me on Twitter at Fucked Up Mind. Follow me on Instagram at Sir.Madness. Follow me on Instagram at Sir_Madness. You can follow me on Facebook at I am Sir Madness. You can Google me.
I thought he was laughing.
I don't know weed. You can Google me for all other inquiries.
Yeah. All right. So, how are you feeling though? I ain't asked where we can find how you feeling though. Everything all right?
Yeah, peachy.
Yeah, we're in Georgia, so. Oh, never mind. I don't even want to throw out a corny joke right now. All right, so and of course I'm Turk, and yeah, we're back, man.
You got somebody here to laugh at him today.
Nice. No, that is good. And it's another great day, another sunny day. Today is Saturday again. We've been doing a lot of Sundays, but we back on the Saturday. Another great day for us to pod. And let's go in, man. Let's start with the RIPs because I think we just heard this yesterday actually. RIP to Chadwick Boseman. Is that how you say it, Boseman?
Yeah.
And he was, of course, y'all know him from Black Panther, the main character in Black Panther who played Black Panther. But he also played other parts like James Brown. Who? Which one?
Said Wakanda Forever.
Oh, Wakanda. Yeah, of course. Don't you throw up the X for that? I still haven't seen the movie, but I guess I got to see it now. Amanda said I got to see it now since he passed away. But ain't that how they do it?
I mean, you should have seen it anyway
like that.
if you're black.
Oh, my bad. Okay. But yeah, R.I.P. to him, man. He was battling colon cancer. Nobody knew it, and he still did the movies while still battling.
Well, you say he's had it for the last...
Since 2016. He was diagnosed.
Well, I thought it was 15, but it was at stage 3 at that point.
Wow.
So it means you went to the doctor like something's wrong. Oh, you have cancer. That's kind of how that's usually how you find out.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a black man.
Especially colon cancer.
If you're a black man and
colon tough. Pancreatic and colon cancer.
It doesn't matter how much you work out, how much or whatever. If you don't get checked regularly, you know, some shit like that'll happen. And I'm guilty. I'm sure y'all are kind of too.
Well, yeah, we all lower middle lower class. But
it's not even that.
But I was gonna say I would think somebody of his stature and status would be getting checkups. You know, how it should be.
Sometimes the symptoms aren't that glaring to that day where it's crazy. And you go to the doctor like, yeah, this is happening to you, and he didn't want to tell nobody, and he kept it to the chest. Yeah, I think he did. I mean, he had to do the Black Panther movie when he was going through it.
Like I said, that's tremendous fortitude.
He did another movie after that, like what was it called? Like 21 Blocks or some shit like that. 21 Bridges.
He had a movie that came out this year. The Five Bloods.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with Spike Lee and shit.
Yeah. Basketball player dead too.
Clifford Robinson.
Yeah.
Then RP, what's his name?
Clifford Robinson.
I'm just not hearing about this. Clifford Rollins.
Clifford Robinson, man.
Robinson.
He's supposed to be the basketball guru.
How long ago he played?
He played with Clyde Drexler.
Years,
he played
man.
against Michael Jordan in the 1992 finals.
I was born 1887.
Clyde
Drexler. 1987.
It was Clyde
He played
Drexler.
for like 2000.
But it was Clyde Drexler, and then there was Cliff Robinson.
Oh, that's why I know.
Like he's the Scotty to Clyde in that instance.
Damn.
You know,
nobody cared about Scotty's Clyde. I mean, Clyde Scotty. But anyway.
Nobody cared about Scotty's Clyde.
Clifford Robinson.
I mean, like in the basketball when he was playing basketball.
Clifford Robinson is
he was an all-star.
He's definitely a notable
Sixth Man of the Year, 1993. Everyone.
I can name a lot of all-stars that don't nobody remember, but I'm just talking about basketball-wise, not life-wise, of course. Y'all take it wrong.
Name one that we don't remember. Name an all-star that we forgot.
What's his name? Darius Miles.
He has a podcast. The Knuckleheads. He got drafted by the Clippers.
I didn't know that. You knew that?
He's from St. Louis, bro.
I
know where he's from.
I didn't know that.
I know he went straight from high school and played straight to the league.
You was hating on LeBron when he came in too.
No, yeah, a little bit because he's coming to take his position. He's a small forward.
Well, he's supposed to embrace that and teach LeBron veteran stuff.
Turk. If you're the top dog on the team and somebody else comes in,
and I got to train.
There's gonna be friction. There's gonna be friction until y'all figure it out.
Not if you mature and secure.
That's what happened with Chris Paul and James Harden. It didn't work. They tried.
But those are two alphas. That's why.
Darius Miles thought he was an alpha.
He thought.
And then he met Jesus and he was like, man, I don't believe it.
Then he met Jesus.
And he probably glid over him one time like this. He's like, you know what? I'm finna get traded. My nigga.
Well, R.I.P. to what's his name? Clifford Robinson.
Clifford Robinson, man.
Most definitely, man. Condolences.
I
did want to bring up again before we go into the Kenosha stuff. I want to bring up again that Breonna Taylor's murderers are still out here, and we still want justice, and we ain't forgetting about it. And I guess I'm gonna keep bringing it up, just like everybody else gonna keep bringing it up until something's done about it. And moving on to the same type of shit that happened in Wisconsin. Go ahead.
Before we go, let's go with unpopular opinion on the Breonna Taylor situation now.
Okay.
And this is why I feel as though the cops involved in that won't be charged. And because of the simple fact that, all right, understandable they went into the wrong house, okay? They had a no-knock warrant.
Oh, wait, let's stop you there. It's not understandable that they went to the wrong
house. What I'm saying is, I understand they went in the wrong house. I understand that was wrong. But, you know, once you're a guy of the law, and even if you don't know that was the wrong house, you know what I'm saying? We're all just people trying to do our job. We have this thing that says we need to enter into this residence, okay? That's what our orders are. You know what I'm saying? They're the wrong orders, but as humans, you know what I'm saying, we all gotta follow the orders that we have.
Hold on, quick question before you go on. Now, was the wrong house on the order, or was it wrong house because they said, hey, 1305, but they went to 1303?
I think that's inside information. That, you know, they ain't even. You know, a lot of information they ain't even letting us know.
They're not going to tell you who fucked that up.
Yeah, like the paperwork and everything for that has been lost. They say they don't even know. But that should be even more reason
because
it's probably one of them. It's like, nigga, you sure it's 1305, Sean? Yeah, I'm sure, Sean.
The dude that they went to go apprehend was already locked up and they already served that warrant. Go ahead.
I get that. So, what I'm saying is, if you're just someone that's there, signed up, you know what I'm saying, trying to do your job, and you're a police officer, and you think that, you know, this is a hostile house, this is a hostile environment, you get somebody in there, you know what I'm saying, that you're looking for, and as soon as you bust in the door, somebody starts shooting at you, and you're a police. Someone starts shooting at you.
Okay, but you.
I thought she was asleep.
She was asleep.
But her boyfriend was awake. When the
He
police
opened
bust
fire.
through the door, he didn't know what the fuck was going on. He started firing.
Of course.
That's what I
Why
would've
not?
did.
You're protecting your home.
Okay, I get that. But as a police officer, you hear guns fire, you thinking this is a hostile environment already. You don't know that it's just that it's the wrong house or whatever the case might be. So you hear gunfire and you start to shoot back.
So what does that tell you right there? What was handled wrong? If you are somewhat, I ain't gonna say they superior to the situation. Well, they officers of the law. So we'll just say that. If you're an officer of the law, if you're supposed to uphold that law, you have to take countermeasures to not run into that, right? But just like they're saying, how can you serve the wrong warrant? You should have a process in your precinct that rarely happens. I know human error will happen, but that should be like to the point where it rarely happens.
Well, I'm saying like whoever was in charge of the wrong address, whoever, no, if they wanted, they should be charged, and I give you that. But now saying that the people that actually went in to do the shooting, like let's flip the script. Now let's say what if it was a fucking a bando or something, and it really was niggas in there trapping out the motherfucking house, and as soon as they open the door, niggas start shooting, and the police start shooting back. Now it's just well, it was gangsters in the crib.
I have a simple answer to that question. I get where you're going. It makes sense. You're trying to say that the cop was acting naturally to getting shot at.
Pretty much.
Okay. What's the best way to get shot? Going in somebody's house without knocking.
Exactly.
You should expect something to be funky in that bitch. It could be it could be anything like a no-knock warrant. It must be necessary for some reason. I can think of maybe like you're trying to get a child out or something. You don't want to
terrorist activity.
Yeah, something like that. But if you're just picking somebody up for what was the warrant for? Like what? I want to know what that.
Exactly, and that's why I say countermeasures. Because
I'm saying like what? You could have just. There's some things you can literally just wait outside, and they're gonna come out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if there's a no-knock warrant, I would do it like that. Like so, I'm gonna wait and see what's going on. I'm gonna watch the house for a little while.
Yeah, let's go by the house for like at least
I'm gonna see going on. I might even ring the doorbell and be on some, hey, look, I'm looking for X, Y, and Z. Now, if I feel like I should come in at that point, I've introduced myself as the police, right? Yeah, well, it's still wrong for you to come in, but what I'm trying to say is if you go in any nigga's house, black, white, Asian, Spanish, and you don't knock, you just come in through the door, I'm shooting you.
They should have announced themselves as police. Why? I know
it's too late when you come through the door.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Before that, you should already announce. Because do you want them to think you somebody else? I don't get that.
What I'm trying to say is like even if you announce yourself, there are people who rob people. Exactly, they kick in the door and they yell police until you look around like y'all niggas ain't police. Y'all niggas ain't police. Y'all some niggas with some Walmart badges on.
Like I was matter of fact, I think I called Baddie every day when I was driving down the street, man. This red like 94 fucking Bronco like pulled the car over. It had like police lights and all that shit in it. I guess it had police inside of it, but I'm like, bruh, if a fucking red Bronco, 94 Bronco with fucking police lights get behind me, bruh, I'm not stopping for that shit. Like that's not a police car. Like you can't. I don't know that's the fucking police. That could be anybody with fucking lights.
I agree with you there, but I'm gonna tell you this too. They tell you don't necessarily have to pull over where the cops throw the lights on at you at. You could always go to. They tell women this a lot. Yeah. You can always drive up to a safe place, the next exit if you're on the highway.
Gas station.
Yeah, something like that, heavy populated place. So if you unsure, as long as you ain't going 60 or 80 still trying to get to the next exit, as long as you're going like 20 miles per hour somewhere.
Yeah, I was running off. I was just trying to get to the exit.
Yeah. I mean, if they
might went a little fast.
And on some real, he right about that. It's been times where I've been pulled over and
some unmarked cops.
They hit the blue lights on me. Now I can tell they marked cars, but they hit me with the blue lights. But I still don't stop. Like, it was one time when we was working out there in Sandy Springs, I got pulled over he hit the lights right at the bridge at the intersection pretty much. This motherfucker wanted me to stay where I was at. And I was like, hell no. I crossed the bridge, took some time, actually pulled into another hotel that was there. And the white lady came out, is everything all right? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? You want to give me right here where it's dark and...
Exactly, You got to be somewhere safe and comfortable, man.
I remember I guess I could talk about. I lightweight tried to like run from the police one time.
Tried to evade,
and I was like, I just got to the point where I was like, man, if I keep doing this, she's gonna think I'm trying to get away from him, right? So I was like, let me just because I didn't really have nothing really on me, like probably like, you know, a little bit of weed or some shit like that. But I was kind of, you know, going through a legal problem at that point in time. So I was definitely going to go to jail if they found that weed. Like, that would have been protocol. So I'm like, he gets up to the car, and he's like, so, you know, you were taking a lot of turns when I got behind you and put the lights on. I was like, yeah, I was trying to get out the way. He was like, all right. You were speeding back there, man. Let me see your license. Like, he was cool about it. I thought he was going to trip the fuck out, because I was definitely doing some shit where, you know, you slow up a little bit and they get close. Hit this right. Get down the street a little bit, they get up on you again, hit this left. You know what I'm saying? He got to the point where, you know what I'm saying, I can see him start making evasive maneuvers. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, let me get over here before I go to jail.
Oh, damn.
Because I was in an old ass car, so I wasn't get caught anyway. I wasn't in a car that could get away. Like,
They probably thought you was an old nigga in that car.
I'm not that good driving. No, they knew they knew what it was. I'm a nigga driving an old school car. Niggas drive old school.
But yeah, I guess just at the end of the day, you know, because we got into banter or whatever, but we just want justice for that situation. That situation is wrong right now, and it has to some way be righted, and that's it.
And what people are saying is just somebody. There needs to be a trial. Right now, the outcome of the trial, we all know what the outcome is going to be, but that's what people are basically calling for right now. They're not saying lock them up. They're saying there needs to be justice. There needs to be a trial. You need to arrest them and put them on trial.
They killed her at the end of the day.
But I understand that. But what I'm saying is, what if you were one of the police officers and you got the order to go into this house, no knock, and to fucking to apprehend a suspect, and you don't know that it's just Breonna Taylor and her husband in there. So now you go in, you break it, you go in the house because you got orders to go in the house, and somebody starts shooting at you. You're taught as a cop, oh, somebody shoots at me, shoot back. So now you're in the house shooting back. You shoot, you know what I'm saying? Somebody shooting at you, one of your bullets hits Breonna. So now they want you locked up because of you was just doing your job.
Yeah,
no disrespect to your opinion, but Uncle Ruckus, get the fuck out of here.
Uncle Ruckus.
No, look. What I'm trying to say is that there shouldn't be a no-knock policy. That shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah.
I get that.
To where you do this, the whole situation should have never have happened. Now, I'm not saying, I don't know, I wasn't in the house. So if someone came shooting at me, yes, I would shoot back. The other thing is that you're also supposed to be, if you're going to do that, you're supposed to hit what you're shooting at, right?
They just open fire.
If you're just doing this, you're not even well trained at that point.
And you put in danger of other civilians, and because it was an apartment complex, right? Or even if it wasn't, it's still how you still shoot bullets. Bullets go through walls and shit. So
sometimes.
Well, what I'm saying is, whoever was in
Depends on the bullet, man.
Whoever was in charge of the botched orders or whatever, they should be charged. But the actual cops that just went in there, I know it's not a popular opinion. I know it's gonna be frowned upon, but the cops that went in there, they were just at the end of the day trying to do their job.
Okay, but it's still manslaughter. It's still some type of involuntary manslaughter. There's some there because that don't mean they should just be nothing happened to them. I'm not saying they should get first degree murder. I'm saying they should be tried, like he said, and at least convicted on something. Like, bro, like they just out here. People get nothing happened.
People get now. This is not gonna satisfy nobody, but people get assault charges for killing people, and manslaughter for killing. Like people have literally shot somebody in the face in front of everybody, and got like 10 years because it was a situation of the heat of the moment. Like it's not like you thought about this before. It was just like, man, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna shoot you.
But what I'm saying is, I get all that. But the police had orders, though. What I'm saying is, like, the police were just following their orders at the end of the day. So for them to be locked up or for them to be tried, it's kind of like saying, damn, I'm being tried just for going to work doing my job at the end of the day.
Hey, well,
now the person who fucked up the orders that they received, that was a mistake that cost somebody their life. Now they should be. That shouldn't be looked up. That shouldn't be overlooked. That should be, the focal point of the whole thing. But to actually have all this anger towards the cops that went in there shooting, it's kind of like, I feel them, but it's like, damn, at the end of the day, they were just trying to do their job too.
All right. Well, here's where we do agree. Somebody needs to go to jail.
Yeah,
something needs to happen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what people are asking for. So if you're right about that, that might be true. But somebody fucked up. We all agree on that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna slide on in.
But there's a good percentage of that where the blame is not just only on the cops, it's just the outrage is from nothing being done from it. But we can move on. So we'll move on to what everybody knows happened in Kenosha, Wisconsin with Jacob Blake. Shot 7 times in the back after he was trying to, well, I guess the initial call was for domestic violence between, or 2 girls were fighting or something. He was trying to break it up, had his kids in the car. I don't know what happened. The cameras, they didn't show really what happened right before that with them trying to tussle with the guy or whatever. But the first thing is, I don't know why they came to him when the call was for something totally different. But hey, that's another whole.
He's a black man.
Yeah.
Exactly, but yeah. Let's just say it. Yeah, because
the plan is there's a nigger here.
Yeah. Basically, just keep it real. So
he's a fire everyone. He has dreads.
and the thing is, he got shot 7 times in his back in the right next to the truck where the 3 kids were sitting inside of. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't even know how people are trying to justify this by putting out his prior records. Oh, he has a charge for this or a charge for that. None of that matters because, I mean, shit, whatever them charges is, nobody deserves to get shot 7 times in the back for the shit.
Unless somebody's under the influence of some type of drug and it's visible, and I doubt he was on a
They
drug
said
like
they tased
that.
him and he kept going.
All right, well, look, man.
That's what they say, though.
So 7 times is a lot to shoot somebody.
Yes.
That's a lot. That means, that tells me that you might have shot about 10, 12 shots because you're not hitting them all the time, right? And how many people were shooting? 2?
It was just one guy, I believe. He the one that was right on his back.
Why are you so nervous from somebody walking
And it was
away
point
from
blank, like
nigga, you see he's not
and his kids are in the car. What is he gonna
Well,
do?
they said this is allegedly he was going for a knife, but
Well, they was trying to show now that he had one of those little, where you put one in your finger and one is like a little knife at the end or whatever. They trying to show that he had one of those, but it was 3 cops there. Like, if y'all, what kind of training did y'all receive that y'all can't subdue this dude? He didn't even look that big. It wasn't big. It wasn't big Geronimo that they were trying to. He looked like about a little bit taller than me, like, and about my, you know what I'm saying, about my meat, about as much meat I got on my bones. You know what I'm saying? So. Or as far, like I'm saying, skinny.
I'm glad that went that way.
Well, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I didn't say balls. All right, shit. Meat on my bones. Come on, man.
but
no, it's just super fucked up, man. I don't know if y'all got any thoughts. I was gonna move on to the Rittenhouse little boy that came to the protest. But y'all have anything else to say about the Jacob Blake shooting before I go to that?
it's easy to see what happened. So
Fuck the police. Fuck America. And fuck all this racism and brutality.
and just a small 30-second point. We gotta stop depending on these motherfuckers for shit. We gotta stop depending on black people and white people coming together for change. That's me. What?
He man come rolling up. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, I don't know.
He
What
made
was,
you rolling up his neck because you clean.
Keep clinking it consistently. But go ahead.
I have a valid point
I have a valid point. That's what I'm saying. It was getting
about
messed up by the
about being a black man right
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
So just give me my little
Well, go
last
ahead.
15
Go ahead.
seconds.
Being black in
All I'm saying,
What you know about me? Like,
all I'm saying is that you can't depend on another race to do shit for you. It doesn't work. It's never worked. It's just never worked. So there's no point in we need to develop our own systems and have our own things, which has been said a lot of times. It's starting to get more and more important because we're trying hard and it's still happening.
yeah, and we don't see nothing like how much of a change do y'all see in the foreseeable future after this? Like,
Hopefully some type of change.
I got a point when you're finished.
go ahead. I was just asking a question.
I don't see no change coming.
But see, that was my other thing, because if we might need to do some shit like what Big A saying. If we don't see a foreseeable change to systematic racism or just racism, period, police brutality against black men or black women, whoever, we might need to do some shit like that.
I'm almost on some. Oh, you had a point.
Go
No,
ahead.
go ahead. No,
He had a
I'm
point.
on some
my shit gonna be a little lengthy. So go ahead.
like. It's gonna sound bad, but segregation wasn't that bad of a thing if it was done better. But it was very lopsided. Like, black people just got resources cut off from them and all types of things. That's why segregation was desegregation was so important. But you gotta think about all those black kids that went to those white schools getting taught by white teachers. They don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn if you don't get the homework, nigga. You got it wrong. You failed. Get the fuck out. You know
I think
what
they
I'm saying?
said Martin Luther King or one of them said they that's one thing they kind of regret. They probably should have kept it separate.
We need equal opportunity to resources. That's what we need.
But I'm also saying this: it has been tried because like Tulsa, Oklahoma was about there, and they fucked it all up. Came in and just erased it, swept it under the rug.
That's just because it's only one place.
Well, the segregation also was. You had to look at it back then, where the black schools were pretty much backyard shelters, and the whites actually had the real schools.
Yes, yeah.
So that's why.
No, that's what I'm saying. The resources were lopsided.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There wasn't a great fire department system on the other side of the tracks. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And if we did go to the other side of the tracks, we were treated like shit. It's not like one of them things where white people wouldn't be allowed. It's just like the Asian neighborhoods in Atlanta, in the Mexican neighborhoods. I can go to the Mexican restaurant and give me some quesadillas if I fucking want to.
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
They don't give a shit. But I don't have, and I can live over there technically if I want to, but to them, they got the whole block bar.
They do. They got the whole plaza.
They got the whole shit.
I mean, we went to that performance of I don't know, somewhere in northern Georgia, but all those Asian, it was an Asian plaza.
In Korea.
Sidetracking.
It was an Asian plaza, but yeah. But I don't know what that meant. But
you're sidetracking the topic.
But let's move on to the cow.
Moving on. I said I had the point I had to make.
But you're not making it. You're talking about something totally different.
What's your point?
Because everybody else kept talking, man. That's why I was waiting for you to finish.
You got the floor.
You got the floor.
You got the ball. What you gonna do with it?
No, you just go ahead and move on, man.
I got a topic.
Go ahead. Well, hold on, wait. Before you move on, let's go to the Cal Rittenhouse because that's like tied to the
man.
Mimi. Well, nah, she got it with her.
Oh, okay.
But no,
that ain't cool, bro.
He said that ain't even cool. This was stupid, man. We don't smoke cigarettes on this podcast.
He gonna do it for real. He needs to say he needs cigarettes.
hey.
Let me get it cool, man.
It's all good, man. You got anything you want? It's a safe. Well, nah, you probably want to talk about it in front of everybody, but it's all good, man. But no, we'll just move on to the Kyle Rittenhouse shit. 17-year-old white boy drove from Illinois to Wisconsin to protest, but he drove there with an AR-15, or some stores are saying he rode with his mama. But anyway, what happened was from the video, I see a lot of people up in arms saying that it was self-defense from him, but the camera showed him, running away and the people trying to attack him with the skateboard, and he killed the dude with the skateboard, and he shot the other dude that had a pistol. I guess the dude wasn't gonna use the pistol. Of course, he just trying to intimidate, but ended up shooting almost his whole arm off. He was the only one that survived. That white boy killed 2 dudes, and one dude got severely injured or whatever. Still walking down the street with the AR, walked right by the cops. Cops didn't do shit. I mean, he had his hands up and stuff. Granted, but damn, I mean, I don't know how many people can do that. And when I say I don't know how many people can do that, I mean I don't know how many black people can get away with shit.
Even
like
with
that.
you having a fucking license and you walking down the street like that, they go tell you.
But and I don't say this to cause more division with white and black, but I'm just saying that the racism, people who have questions or want to play devil's advocate to any of these situations where a black man getting killed or this young 17-year-old guy killing people and still being able to walk by, drive home, and go to sleep in his bed that night. I mean, they did arrest him afterwards, but damn, I don't even see me making it to the house that night. That's all I'm saying.
We're bringing up the same shit 3 times. And
I mean, yeah, but that's what's happening. We got to keep drilling it.
Well, I get it. I get what I'm trying to say is I'm going to say the same shit again. Like, you can't depend on another race to feel different about you. I'm not saying all white people are racist and all that shit, but there's a good percentage that's either in the closet or just all the way out there with it. You know what I'm saying? And I think the people that he shot was white or whatever. I think or Mexican or some shit like that. They were white or whatever.
Trust me, if they were black, they would took them to Burger King like Dylan Roof.
So
no, that was a joke.
So what I'm saying is,
sure? I think they took that man to Burger King.
No, they did take him, but no, if he was black, they wasn't taking no black man to no Burger King.
No, I'm saying if the guys he shot were black, they would have took the white boy to Burger King like they did Dylan Rose.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, that is true then. Yeah.
No, all I'm trying to say is that the people that are charging him and arresting that white boy are also white, or they're black people that are aligned with the white people in the police station. Which is a fraternity, so they're not going to turn on their brothers, even though they look at the black cop kind of just like a nigga in the same way.
Yeah.
Right. The people that's going to judge him are white for the most part, and even if they're black, they're in some type of fraternity or some shit like that, full of white people that kind of sways their direction. The whole process from the people getting shot all the way up as fuck. You see kids all the time getting in accidents, kill 3 people from drunk driving, and get off with a slap on the wrist because they got good lawyers. Their dad went to college with the judge or some shit like that.
It's white privilege.
All I'm saying is like I'm hard pressed to find where you can find a milligram where there's a 17-year-old kid who thinks he's able just to do that. Like he just thought he could just pop up with the AR. He's not even like in some states you're not even supposed to have that. Like
no, you're honestly you're supposed to be 18.
Yeah,
That's federal law.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that I mean shit like you just out there thugging it with the AR in the middle of the street and you think that's not gonna cause some type of reaction?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man.
But I'm gonna say it for the people that are trying to shoot bail to the opposite end of these situations where like Jacob Blake and stuff like that. Like, see, it's right in your face.
Wow.
You seeing it right there in your face. Acknowledge it is all I'm saying. I know they probably still won't acknowledge it, but I'm trying my best to get them to.
Keep bringing it up.
And this is what I want to say. I'm ready to make my point now. So, all right. Well, first I gotta say, I say fuck the Bears, and that's all sports shit. But I mean, honestly, I got it. I really am against what Brian Urlacher said, and this is and how dare him even compare the two. I don't know if you guys are familiar with what Brian Urlacher said. Probably not, because you guys don't follow.
Brian Urlacher was a linebacker, middle linebacker.
No, I know who I'm saying. Are you familiar with what he just said though?
No, we don't keep Brian Urlacher.
All right, so he basically went on. He basically went on there bashing the NBA players and shit for them boycotting, not playing. And he went to compare the situation to when Brett Favre's father had died, and he could have been like, nah, I don't want to play and all that, but he said that Brett Favre went out there and do a 4 touchdown performance in the face of adversity, and he was like, why would the players quit on instead of using that platform to actually play and stand up and show them, that we're not gonna let nothing break us. You know what I'm saying? You let this break you guys basically, and you guys didn't play. And well, I just want to say, man, fuck that shit, man. Don't ever compare Brett Favre to a racial thing. And then you got a lot of the mega supporters that's following, you know what I'm saying, these guidelines. And this is what I feel like. I see all the and Brian Urlacher also went on to go, yeah, you guys are protesting for a guy, a criminal, whatever the case might be. So this is what I had to say to this, and I see a lot of I got a lot of Caucasian, white, whatever friends on Facebook. They also have the same sentiment, like, oh, I gave up on the NBA once they started protesting the flag. I gave up on the NBA once the court had Black Lives Matter put on it. And I'm in a lot of these message forums where I'm arguing with these guys on a constant basis, like, why does the court say Black Lives Matter? You're talking about you want police justice and equality for everyone, but your court says Black Lives Matter. And I'm saying, and my rebuttal to them always is the same, that because Black lives are the issue right now, it's not if you can give me a list of 500 white people or 500 white men, women, or children that have been killed or shot by police in the last 5 years, I will get out there and say all lives matter too. I will go out there and protest with you, and I would say all lives matter. But until you can give me a list of names that is equal or surpassing the names of black names I can give you, then it's a Black Lives Matter issue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all lives do matter, but right now all lives aren't being affected by police. Black lives are, and that's the point that's the point that everyone's trying to get y'all to see. That's why they boycotting. That's why they protesting the national anthem, so y'all can see why we're protesting it. We're not protesting it because we want to. We're protesting it so you guys will realize that we're doing it because black people keep getting killed by the police, and everybody keeps saying, oh, well, the court shouldn't say Black Lives Matter because all lives matter. All right, well, when all lives are being affected by the same pandemic, like coronavirus is affecting all people, all right, we get that. But police brutality isn't affecting all people, so you cannot sit up here and just say all lives matter, because all lives aren't being affected right now. And that's the driving point I'm trying to get white people to understand, or people that just go against the that whole notion altogether. Like I was the same way. I didn't understand why it had to be why black people had to be singled out as Black Lives Matter when this first started off. But now I see why, because black people are the only people getting killed. Like you see these same instances, white people being tased, or you know what I'm saying, white people doing stupid shit, and they're still going home to their families at the end of the day. A black person in a perfectly capable, sane mind is being shot because we know it's wrong to be harassed by the police. We're not taking that shit, and we're being shot for it. And white people, oh, you just should have complied. Why should we just comply when none of the white people are complying? You know what I'm saying? White people feel like, oh, I'm being harassed. They roll up the motherfucking window and say, no, I'm not talking to you motherfuckers. We roll up the window and the police break that bitch down. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. It's not the same equality for all people, man. That's why the court says Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? If police were killing everybody at the same rate, then the shit would say all lives matter. Then it would be all people against police. But it's not all people against police. It's black people against police. So that's why we protest. That's why the court says what it says. And for any white person that still doesn't get that, it doesn't understand that point, you guys just keep trying to deflate the issue, talking about, oh, we're protesting for rapists, and we're protesting for porn workers, and we're protesting for people with records. Okay, so your uncle has been in jail for beating up your auntie, and you're white, and you're in a fucking hick town in the middle of Ohio. So your uncle.
Hey, leave Ohio out.
Oh, I'm sorry, man, but I've been saying, you know, a lot of the white friends I got are in Ohio that talk about this shit. So
there are places.
So, so you're in this little town and wherever the fuck it's predominantly white. You get your uncle that has a record because he likes to get DUIs and beat up on your auntie. So now the cops pull him over and see that he has a record. Oh, and he gets shot. Now it's an uproar because your uncle that wasn't doing nothing but trying to fucking drink a fucking beer in front of his fucking trailer gets shot by the police because he has a record. But he wasn't doing anything at the time. But because he has a record, he got shot by the police. You see the flip side of that? You know, you would still be in an uproar over that shit, right? But because of a black man not doing anything, gets shot, oh, because he has a record, it's okay. No, man, it's never okay, man. Every person and everybody should be tried and judged in the court of law. That's what the Constitution says. So it doesn't matter what your record says. No one should be executed point blank in the middle of the fucking street or tried to be executed.
In front of the kids.
Yeah, even worse in front of the kids. White people say, "Oh, what if that guy was going for a knife? So you mean to tell me I'm supposed to let him get his knife and attack me before I shoot him?" Like, the police have been trained so many non-lethal ways to handle that situation. Like, I don't want to hear that bullshit, bruh. Like, you can make that argument. You can say it was self-defense, but we all know what's going on here. We all know it wasn't. You just making that argument. You just showing the bigotry and the racism that really lives in your heart, that you can't really look at this shit from a human decency standpoint and realize that human rights were violated. That's just point blank. That human rights are being violated. And
that's the same thing we were saying in the Breonna Taylor shit.
But until you wake up and realize that shit, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. But, you know what I'm saying, to me, I think Breonna Taylor in this situation, two totally different things, but we're not going to get back into it. But
no, I'm just talking about the human rights aspect. But no, at the end of the day, for Brian Urlacher and Terry Crews, y'all just shut the fuck up, man.
Yo, Terry Crews is whack as fuck.
And Urlacher just sound, that last name just sound suspect anyway. But
I think Brian Urlacher.
And he was very tone deaf.
I think he's from Ohio too. Now I think about
Oh damn! But it was just a tone deaf. That was a tone deaf. That shit was super tone deaf. What he said. It was a post. Whatever it was tone deaf.
I just want to shout out Go Ahead Magic City. You know it's black owned. Why would we?
Go Ahead Magic City.
Why would we? What did he say? It's stupid. He said Terry Crews.
Yeah. He said no. He said boycott.
Yeah,
Magic
boycott.
City?
Why would we boycott Magic City when it's black owned and bring love to the city? You know what I'm saying? Like, people love that shit.
No, he's from Wisconsin.
He said something about black love though after that.
Yeah,
But I
black.
don't
He
know.
said
It was
hashtag
just-
Black Love Matters.
It
Give a
was-
fuck about black love and all that
it
shit.
was
That's a
dumb.
good thing. But in the day, go ahead, Magic City. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know what Terry's trying to go with that. But Big A, you said you got a topic you want to get to?
Cruise.
Oh shit. I
You
mean,
forgot?
I got one. I'll do a short topic because we're running low on time.
Yeah, I know we
I'm
crunch
talking.
time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we crunch time.
Y'all know who Larry Johnson is, right?
Grandmama.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's my grandmama.
Yeah. So I always wondered how he got. I was wondering how he got that shit. Like how he got like.
Grandma.
I was wondering how he came up with I'm gonna dress like a
female.
grandmother and dunk on people in a commercial.
Yeah.
And I want people to call me that when they see me. Like this nigga signed a contract with I forget what it was. I think it was like Puma or some shit like that or Converse or whatever. I think it was Converse. And before he signed the contract, they was like, so we're gonna put you in a commercial with Larry Bird and shit. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, y'all gonna whatever, like you know how they do them old
Larry
school.
Johnson.
I said no, Larry Bird's gonna be in the commercial with
said
Larry
Magic
Johnson
Yeah, you said Magic Johnson.
and Magic Johnson.
Yeah, he's still on. Yeah, he's still
All three of the motherfuckers. It's three different
They
people.
mess it up.
They do that is
I was
because
saying
it is
when he was
Larry
there.
Bird and Magic
Yeah.
Johnson. I
Yeah,
get
yeah.
that, but they were supposed to be. So he was like, "Yeah, I signed without looking." Like he just signed it.
Because both two of his idols were on there.
Yeah.
He said Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. Fuck, what my
Yeah,
name right now?
we've seen Larry Johnson. He a country dude, but like he signed it, and he was like, the commercial's supposed to happen. It was like they changed up on. Was like, nah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put you in a dress, call your grandma, make you dunk. And he was like, I already signed the contract, so I did. I was like, nigga, I'd have gave the money back. Like, what are you talking
It
about?
must have been good.
No, so what?
Ain't no money good enough for no
Man,
on TV.
I ain't got no Larry Johnson.
Dress, period.
Larry Johnson
Okay.
I
was
think
a
just like
good.
a grandma is kind of like more
hold on.
subtle than
You can't
full,
pay me a
like,
number of money, amount of money to
I guess
wear
when
a
I was
dress.
young, I looked at it as a joke.
Now
Go
listen,
ahead.
I mean,
listen.
yeah, the
Okay.
kids don't know no better, but
Yeah.
now, you know what
All right,
I'm saying?
hear
Like
me out.
Tyler Perry trying to preach the word of gospel
And dressing like a female. I
Yeah,
just
but
still
yeah.
never understood that shit
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, teach his own.
All right.
It's
respect.
always
But
weird.
hear me out about Larry Johnson though, real quick. If he would have never done that grandmama shit, will we be talking about him right now? Will we even know who the fuck Larry Johnson is?
Yeah.
You said Larry Johnson. What did everybody in this motherfucker say? Grandmama.
Look,
That's all these niggas
That's what's
knew.
up. Come up with something else.
But he was balling. But he was balling to cement that name too, though. So I say that much too. But no,
Well,
it kind of goes hand in
it's
hand.
all right. So I'm just trying to check to see where y'all at in life because
I'm trying to check to see where y'all at.
because I'm in a space where I would give you the fucking money back.
Yeah.
I would give you the money back or change it.
Maybe he
We can
thought.
cancel if you want to avoid the contract and get your money back. We can do that. But y'all not finna have me out here and my family and friends running on the court in a motherfucking dress and a wig talking about on grandmama and shit.
I think at that time too, like it
That's
people automatically took it. I think at the time it was more acceptable. We had Wanda, we had Shanae, and all that shit.
when I was younger,
And
it
look at
didn't.
them now.
You know what I'm saying?
Well-
I mean,
Well, but I just want to say one thing to you, Big A.
what's that?
And one word, and then you'll understand what side of the argument I'm on. Okay, Oprah. That's all I'm gonna say.
I already know. I know the answer to that question.
So you know what
I
side of the
know,
argument I'm on.
but I'm posing it as a podcast question because I already know your answer. I don't really know. I would hope that y'all would be like, because think about it, man. Like
Show
money.
me the money.
Money is one thing to me, but like, if everywhere I go, they're like, oh, you the dude to dress up in a grandma suit for $1 million. That's you.
I guess I'm more looking at
I'll
it
be
from
smiling
his
at my
standpoint.
sports car like shit.
Nah,
yeah.
that's not something.
I
I'm
get.
with you, Aaron.
That's not something. That's not something I want to leave behind, man.
I guess I'm more looking at it from his standpoint of why he would.
Your
do it. If it
grandkids
was
are gonna
me
see
in
a
that
picture.
situation, it
See
would
a
be a totally
picture of
different.
your grand. Because what
My granddaddy's the great famous grandmama. Hell yeah.
But they'll be like, "Oh, Larry Johnson, nigga, be balling."
No, they're gonna be like, your grandfather used to wear a dress and to make money. They're not gonna know shit about the back. They're gonna see a big nigga with gold teeth
A big nigga would go.
wearing a 100. That's what they're gonna see from 100
With
niggas
some
from
flat
now.
Nikes on.
1985, I give you that. We talking about kids in 2020.
Larry Johnson, well, this is.
I'm saying that his grandkids gonna be born like now. You know what I'm saying? So 2020, your man dressing up as a grandma.
So then they're gonna.
He
this
gonna look
be,
at it as a revolutionary.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like some shit where they're gonna be questioning. Like, I'm not saying nothing about Larry Johnson. He's a great basketball player, and he can probably beat the life out of me at this age. All I'm saying is
I
that
wouldn't go out like that.
if that was me, it's simple as just saying I'm not. Pick something else. Oh, we're gonna cancel your contract then. Cool. I'm not gonna lose my job on the basketball court. It's not like I'm not broke. I'm still making money.
It's a commercial.
This is a fucking commercial. This is a shoe contract to Converse. Fuck y'all.
It's crazy, yeah.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck about
If
you.
you're an actor, like I'm an actor, you know what I'm saying? I'm an actor.
I'm not. I'm talking
saying,
about.
but once you have an actor's mind frame, like
Does
those
actors have
type
the
of
same-
things don't bother you. Like,
Actors
because
have
you get into a role.
actors have the same sentiment on that. Like that's why you won't see
some of them do.
you won't see Denzel in the suit. If you ask Michael Jai White to do that shit, he'll probably kill you.
I'm
You know
gonna
what
tell you
saying?
right
Like,
now. Sorry to cut you off, but the show The Shy with Lena Waithe, you know she a lesbian or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Shout out to her community and what they do. But what's his name? One of the on the first 2 seasons, he had a dude named Bart. That's his real name in real life. I forgot, but name is Bart. But he played Reggie on the show. Long story short, they killed off Reggie. You know what I'm saying?
Got him out of there.
And the reason why they killed this nigga off because his character is supposed to end up becoming like being torn of being straight and gay, but he a gangster at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they didn't want him in the streets like that.
I don't know how they
didn't
want
wanna
his
do
character,
that role.
but he himself didn't want to take that. You know what I'm saying? Do that part, so they killed him off and ended up getting somebody else to play
is that the dude
another
that
brother.
played Easy?
Nah, Easy got the dude that played Easy E.
Oh, he did something else.
Yeah, he
Okay.
Me Too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
But but yeah, with that being said though, nah, he didn't want to.
He
He didn't want to kiss a dude.
That was
He didn't want to
easy.
kiss a dude pretty much. I mean, he was got to end up kissing a dude on the show.
Oh,
and so
yeah.
they fired him.
Well, so, like,
you know
everybody
what
got
I'm
their
saying?
different morals and stuff. I mean, you can't blame people for what they want to do and what's acceptable to them and what's not.
You
But-
gotta have somewhere in your mind where there's a line to where there's some things I'm not willing to do for money.
That's true, but at the same time, I get you
So-
on that.
so-
No, that's the moral to the story. I get you on that.
So y'all suck dick for $1
But
million?
No.
Come on.
All right then.
No.
Same difference. Put on the dress. I'm sorry I went that
Don't
far,
need-
but it's just
that
kind of the
question
same
shouldn't even down there.
thing. No, of course I know that exactly, but that's the same thing as a man, and it come to putting on a dress or doing anything that's feminine like.
I see
But
what
You know what I'm saying?
But we all put on clothes every day. Like none of us suck dick, so we wouldn't suck dick. But we all dress, we all put clothes on every day. So what's the difference between putting on a shirt that stops right here and a longer shirt that starts right there? I'm saying if you just from an acting standpoint, I mean that's what I mean. You just kind of I don't know.
It just goes back to
Okay,
what's
Mr. Actor, one more time.
what actor?
Will you kiss a guy for money for acting while acting? Then, since you're an actor, will you do it on
There's
TV?
your line right there. It better be your line.
No.
That's
Just be 100. Will you kiss a man for money?
No.
What? Okay.
Well, I can't say that better be your line.
But
Whatever's acceptable.
I'll put it.
You better say no.
I'll say no, but but I'm also saying that the amount. I've never had anybody offer me $2 million. Like if someone came, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now hear me out.
You're making your answer clear.
You can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't say until you there. Like you say, you can't. I've never had to turn down $2 million. So right now I can say no because I never had someone offer me $2 million. But if someone came to me, you know what I'm saying, with $2 million, I would then come and ask me that question again, and I'll let you know.
I don't even want to speak of the what if. hey, like I said, you know what I'm saying? I know you have actors' integrity, you know what I'm saying? And who? Kevin Hart kissed a man on him and Dwayne Johnson or whatever, and people don't look at them as gay.
Well,
So
Lil Wayne.
I mean, yeah, Lil Wayne, baby, yeah. But hey, whatever's acceptable to that person, that's all I gotta say. You never know what's
I
acceptable.
don't
to somebody.
know what them boys' private life is. I don't know nothing
But
about
that's
it.
why I say we don't never know
So,
what's acceptable, and I don't blame nobody for what they deem acceptable.
I'm just saying, like in everybody's mind, and in your mind, I'm sure there has to be a lot of things that you will not do, no matter how much money.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff y'all just named is shit that you can't pay me to do.
Now,
But
if you
that's somebody like, hey, big guy, I'll give you $200 million. Where the fuck?
200 million, like set forever.
No, I'll be like, kiss
No.
my ass. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I can live with myself being broke.
I
can
still,
live
that's
with
what I'm
that.
saying. You still gonna have that thought,
I've
bro.
been
When you go
broke
to
for the
sleep at
last
night,
35 years. I can
Man.
do that for the rest of my life. I can't be laying in that big ass house being like, yo.
Yo.
But then every time somebody want to come over, they play it. Hey, remember this?
Hey, well, shit, look,
Remember this?
that's even worse too. But all right, well, let's move on to picks, man, because we crunch timing right now. D Madness had the picks from the last podcast. Do you remember your fucking
You
banger?
didn't even put my game up there, right? I never put my games up there, man.
You know they don't come through on the text. If you just send me a regular text, it'll probably come through if you send a regular text.
Well, my game of the week was the Avengers beta.
Okay. All right, we'll start with your game of the week. No, I ain't for the
Pull it
banger
up
of the
there,
week.
bro.
No, I'm not pulling that up. What is it? We don't pull the game up. We pull the banger up.
It was Avengers.
Well, no, talk about the game. What's up? That's the new Avengers coming out.
Yeah, the beta's out right now. You can play it. So, but you have to pre-order the game to get the okay, Marshall, to get the beta. But yeah, I mean, I like, if you like superhero shit, man. If you like playing as the Avengers, I definitely go ahead and get that demo. Pre-order that game so you can play the beta that's out right now.
Yeah, I heard somebody was talking about that game at work and shit, giving it good reviews and shit. But also, the PS5, they had a price mark on it. I don't know if anybody knew that.
What?
For the 2 terabyte, it's like $1,100. That shit crazy. But that's nothing heard right now. You remember?
That's not confirmed price.
It's not a confirmed price, but that's the rumor right now. And that's crazy.
Man,
but that's 2 terabytes though. You don't buy your systems with 2 terabytes all the time. It's either 500 for people.
I could get 2 terabyte fucking hard drives for $100 though.
Okay, but I'm just saying when you buy the system, the system don't usually come.
5 terabyte hard drives for $100.
But you remember your banger of the week?
God, I don't know, man.
Midwest, nigga.
I don't remember.
What's your favorite rapper, man?
Cleveland and D coming together, boy.
I was at Eminem and Kid Cudi, Adventures of Moon Man and Slim Shady.
I ain't really heard this.
I met Kid Cudi before.
He looked like Jim Jackson, that analyst. They look just alike.
I've been to 2 Eminem
basketball player
before.
Yeah, he used to play basketball.
They went to Ohio State.
Are they related?
No.
They gotta be related. Some they mouth shaped, the way they talk.
Hell no, they ain't. They're not related.
I like lyric videos. Maybe rap with it.
Is this the official video? Or?
It was. I think it was. Oh no, I can't look at it.
I don't think I got a put your video out before right now.
I like shit like this though too though. This still works for me. I want to hear Eminem on here for some reason.
I will wait for it, man.
I feel like he got off, but we ain't got all day.
Come on, man. Well, you got a little bit.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You for sure.
Man, it's 3.
Hey man, it's all good. But no, that shit fine though. I already know about it, cause I already know Eminem gonna tear it up. Just from me hearing 2 bars, already got me like, damn, this nigga gonna kill this shit. Anyway.
Can't rap no.
All right, well you had two bangers. You had 2 bangers of the week. Do you remember your other one?
Yeah, it was Drake.
Very high popular song.
It be riding, man.
You actually? I didn't know you fuck with Drake like
You
that.
want the song with Lil Durk?
Yeah, Lil Durk. I don't know why I'm putting in Lil Durk first, but
Just go to the left.
is it over there?
Yeah.
Damn. And you know Drake, the Drake song won't be up there, right?
I don't know. It's right there.
There it is. I'm gonna say it gotta be. Of course I heard this song. Right.
Song's alright.
People have compared Drake to like the modern age Michael Jackson as far as like dropping hits and shit.
If people don't cry when he do shows, no.
People will probably cry
When Drake does shows.
Yeah.
Oh well, hey, all right, we got it.
You gotta think
There's a little girl
there,
out there.
There's somebody from Toronto who never really had nobody from their city, and they see this man.
Yeah, I think girls have grew.
Damn, what kind of car that is?
Drake has been out.
What kind of house is that?
What kind of house is that?
I'm not surprised about shit when you pull up, nigga. I'm like, what's
Look at that
happening?
shit, man.
You better not pull up in a Corolla in this house. It look like a Maybach drop top.
KD.
You gotta.
I need some place to stay, Drake.
Drake has been out 15 years, man. So you got little girls that have grown up on Drake.
Yeah, he's cemented.
That are 15 now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's their idol.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson music.
Like Michael Jackson was our idol. Drake is there. You know what I'm saying?
Michael Jackson wasn't my idol, but
Well,
he was just world renowned. But I was just saying.
Okay.
But we all have Michael Jackson songs that we damn near all the lyrics to. Like if we don't know lyrics, we know the hook.
Okay,
like
Odell,
for damn
or
sure.
QB.
Niggas be dancing to it and everything. Like you ain't listen to Michael Jackson at all. Like you ain't listen to Remember the Time?
You
No,
listen to
I've
Jackson
heard. No.
5.
I'm saying.
Come on, man.
It was like
you go with
it was like Michael Jordan when you grow up. It was like
know about
okay.
that music.
It was like world was popular to do that though.
I'm a favorite Michael Jackson song
now.
And they be dancing like a motherfucker. Don't
Growing
know
Growing
why.
up, Will Smith. I used to like Will Smith growing up. Boom, boom, shake, shake. My mom bought me that single tape. the single tape or whatever.
You bring up Will Smith in comparison to Michael Jackson?
No, but I'm talking about who my idol was kind of at that time, music wise. I used to love Will Smith.
So your idol was Will Smith when you was a kid?
What? No.
I'm talking about rapping wise. It's kind of hey, if it, Criss Cross is the first rap group that I listened to where I kind of understood what the fuck was going on.
Okay, now that's a different story. Like music, like growing up.
Man, we got him acting like Uncle
I'm talking
Ruckus.
about
He over here like your Will Smith back in the day.
I was 7 when Criss Cross came out.
Oh,
I was 6. No, I was 6 or some shit like that. So I was at the point of my life where I, like as a kid, you listen to songs, but I was listening to the words. Then I'm like, yo, these boys are snapping. Like I don't. What the fuck is going on?
I missed the bus.
It's all good. No, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to just, you know what I'm saying? But that's your 2 bangers. Madness with the first 2 bangers.
You done watched all the video. You watched that damn Turk whole video.
Huh?
No, we didn't. Hell no. Hell, was I here?
Huh?
For that Turks video, I think you were.
No, we didn't watch that whole
We never
shit.
watched the whole video, have we?
Yeah, we have.
Hey,
I think most,
no, like,
the one we watched most of was that
You said, damn, we let the whole video play.
No, that was
that
Gucci Mane song.
That 2-minute little video.
No.
That was his pick. That Gucci Mane.
All right, well, let's go on to the next pick, man.
Well, your fucking loser was Lakers losing the first game, and that's so funny. Because look where we are now. But all right, go ahead. You want to elaborate on that? Because I mean, it was like 2 weeks ago. It was a different time. So.
Yeah, man. See, it would have been better if I elaborated on last week when I was supposed to.
But no, they still would have been that one like game 2 by then. Like that's why I was still laughing when you sent me that.
Up to the Semaj show. They ain't been dropping the Semaj show.
Well, I told him I was gonna take a little break from it. Come back next week.
You taking a break from what?
Nothing.
What you mean?
It's the high stress life of the Sir Madness show.
Yeah, I had to work on my albums, man. I was doing a podcast and a show. Man. You know what I'm saying? I had been working because I've been behind some but everything paid now. I got my album's on track now. Got Turk back in the studio dropping beats again. So, you know what I'm saying? We shit. The Sir Madness show coming back, man. We reloaded. We ready to go.
Man, we dry snitching.
You gonna be on the next
No, you supposed to be dropping beats.
You gonna be on the next
you too, man.
You gonna be on the next episode of Sir Madness show? Matter of fact, we need to get Chap on the next episode of Sir Madness show. He the only one of the cast members that
don't
been
do
on
it, man. He don't appreciate that
on
shit,
the show.
man. It's all. Look, when you bring guests on, it's supposed to be for the integrity of the show. He only doing it for him, man. It's just for him.
The integrity of the show.
Nah, I'm just talking shit. But hey, look, that was all the picks, man. That was all the picks. Anything, any shout outs before we end it? Because we had to do a shorter one today because everybody got stuff to do.
What, we missing something?
What? Missing what? No, that's all you sent me. That was all in the that's all you had sent me, bro. That's all. Anything that I see that come through, I put it on there.
All right.
But yeah, you got a shout out. I seen you grab the mic. See, Corey, I grab. Oh, see, that's why I got it there so they can see you.
Oh, no,
I'm not on that one at all.
Oh, you gonna do the Sir Madness show or not?
Yeah, I'm with the Sir Madness show. It's just it's gonna be how long is the show? An hour long, 2 hours long? How long you need me there?
Oh no, you just do your little segment, man. You ain't gotta stay the whole time.
Yeah,
okay, cool. So it's just probably like $50 for that little segment.
Yeah.
All right, I cash out.
Big ain't shout
Off camera, you ain't getting shit, bitch.
That nigga stupid.
I'm gonna tell nobody else.
Any shout outs, Big A? Oh, Big Geronimo, my bad.
But hey, you call, hey, I got all types of names.
Big A, Big G, Big Geronimo.
Okay. Well, yeah. I don't like
all right,
Big
man.
G.
All right, man. My bad. All right. I didn't like it neither.
Shout out everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout Do Fools Agree podcast, man. Y'all boys keep making progress. Y'all got guests every week, man. That's what's up.
Hey, them boys doing their thing, man.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out, everybody else, man.
We can have as if we reached out to somebody that actually asked.
No,
but I don't want this to be a guest-centric podcast, though. But go ahead. Because it's already 4 of us.
You don't got no shout out?
Oh, not I make sure you was finished.
Oh, shout out everybody.
Shout out God, of course. Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
It's fucking stupid.
Shout out to all the victims, the passing hurricane.
Hurricane Laura, yeah.
Shout out to
prayers up for them.
Yeah, definitely. Rest in peace, all the people affected by coronavirus that passed away. All the people we lost this week. Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther, Clifford Robertson. Just anybody that's going through, You know, America, you know, I seen a post on Facebook today. It says, you know, we all need healing right now. And that's definitely shout out. So shout out to anybody that needs healing. That needs, you know, prayer, man. We're here for you. The fucking Nobodies cares. You know, Sir Madness cares. Shout out to everybody else doing everything on the podcast right now. You know, the No Chill podcast with Gilbert Arenas is one you should definitely check out. And yeah, man, to everybody else, man, stay keep your head up, stay prosperous, and try to stay above water, man. Try to stay flowing, man. If you need me, I'm at Twitter at the Fucked Up Mind. I'm on Facebook.
You don't have to tell us twice. I was just gonna say because you told us already.
All right, well, just
already sliding out.
I gotta leave out, fam.
Big A hit us with a Kenny Johnson. I don't even know if I can be here right now.
Bitch, man.
well, just if you need to follow me, just rewind the tape and
just rewind the tape
and check me out on my social medias, man. And,
all right, man. Fucking Nobodies, episode 28, man.
Microphone.
We up out this something. Hold on, wait, because that might fuck up the what you call it. Fucking Nobodies, episode 28. We out this bitch. Nobody's perfect. Bizarre.